Hey guys, welcome to my journal 7 for Comm 240. First question is the video discusses following four components of empathy, perspective taking, staying out of judgment, recognizing emotion in other people, and communicating that. Why are all these components important? Empathy is one of the most common emotions we feel as people, and the definition is literally feeling with people and how they are feeling in certain situations. Um, Perspective taking is the ability to realize that there is a perspective of something else and someone else is their truth. And understanding how they feel about a situation can be different from yours, and that they have their own perspective of what's going on. Staying out of judgment, um, which is not to be so quick to point the finger, not quick to judge a book by its cover. You might hear one thing about a person, but it might not always be what you heard and what's the situation right in front of you. Because normally, when you're staring at something so hard in front of you, you miss everything happening around you. So, staying out of judgment. Um, Recognize the emotion from others, which means not to be ignorant to the fact that others have opinions different from yours and like yours. And you have to be aware that what you feel might not always be how someone else feels about a certain situation. And communicate that is doing that by communicating your ways of thinking about it and letting them communicate their ways of thinking about the situation. Um, The second question says empathy is feeling with people. What are some other difficulties one might have in expressing empathy? Um, there are many difficulties with expressing empathy because not every situation you come across triggers that emotion for you. Even though it might be a sad situation or something bad, it might not trigger for you to have empathy immediately for that person and come to aid for somebody else. So that's why it might be difficult for others. And a lot of people like to compare things to one another, which might make the situation worse. And the last question was that rarely does the word at least have any good recognition and make things better. And what's something that can make a better connection. And yes, using the words at least with someone is emotional and needs guidance doesn't always make things better because you're trying to justify that feeling for them that they're going through and they have, and trying to dim down the situation with the word at least it's not that bad, or at least you have this, instead of dealing with it head on, it might make the situation worse because they feel like no one is hearing them and no one understands. A better way of communication would be to console with that person and treat them as if it was you in the same situation in their shoes, and to give love and words of encouragement.